Welcome to Comfort Havoc number 2. This is video 3 on Twitter is freaking out over the claims that parallel universe exist. So, let's go. My first comment, and you guys are either gonna like it or you're not. Alright, my first comment was I believe in parallel universes existence. I think about the realms of the impossibility, but all humans believe that nothing is impossible. That being the ultimate truth. Or like they said in Mass Effect Saga, many things are impossible until they're actually done. Thanks for the next video. Thanks for the next video topic on my YouTube channel, Comfort Havoc 2 today. So the guy, his name is E. I'm not gonna give you his whole name. He responded to me when I talked about my Mass Effect. He says, "Welcome," and it saved my life when depression kicks in. He was talking about my comment. And CM, he agreed, but wormholes and anomalies are hard to navigate. I'm sorry, that's me replying to his comments, actually. I'm totally sorry about that. Alright, let me see if I can go back. So, one guy wrote, Hawkins wrote about this in A Brief History of Time. The Church of the Universe part. And I gave him a check. I didn't really reply to that. I replied to an Eli, because he hadn't played, damn it, I gave his whole name. Sorry, dude. He hadn't played it in a while, so he played it, and I had, told him that Mass Effect has saved my life when I suffered from depressions. Then CM, he said both existing and not existing at the same time is impossible. Which I agreed, but at the same time, I have to say, because wormholes and anomalies are hard to navigate, according to Stan Lee in Marvel Comics and Gene Roddenberry of Star Trek. Because those two guys would be the guys of unquantifiable knowledge of such events. And the reason why I say unquantifiable knowledge is because you have to think you have a creator of a show about space and the future. The future can be anything he wrote it to be. But he laid down laws and physics and how things work in the future. Then he added time travel and aliens and Klingons and Batlars and Kapla and live long and prosper. He added his own twist to it. So how do we know he wasn't seeing deep into the future? Because he actually wrote an episode of somebody coming back and being him. Because the guy that played Captain Sisko played an offset version of Roddenberry writing a novel about Star Trek, which was awesome, and it was very well done by the guy that plays Captain Sisko. I know your name, I'm sorry. My career sucks, so I can't even remember your name right now. But anyway, that is why I wrote that. DM, is there anything like when you do something and you feel like you've been there, done that before? So she's describing deja vu. Or you feel like Friday, but reality it's Saturday. And someone else is popping in on me. Hold on. Let me get back with you, pretty lady, and whoever's on the bottom, another pretty lady and a gentleman. I will get back with y'all in a second. I'm filming right now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to interject in this thing.
Oh my god.
So have a great day while I film. Say hi to everybody on Comfort Havoc 2. Bye bye. Okay, people. So now you see some of the things I go through with Facebook. Alright. I'm not going to delete these, so I might as well just keep going. So she was basically talking about deja vu. And if I think about it when this is over, I will probably put that down. And her thing goes is in reality it's actually Saturday. You see a person that you don't know, but at the same time you feel like you know them from somewhere. Yes, that is a form of deja vu. And deja vu has been scientifically proven to be a thing. Just like reincarnation has also been scientifically proven. And maybe one day I will do a video on reincarnation, because that does fascinate me, and I also believe in reincarnation. I thought I might have covered it all in video 2 when I said I believe in the paranormal and the supernatural. Which is another reason why Supernatural is one of my favorite shows, because some of their stuff was like factual stories from legends, like Nephilim. I just didn't know what the hell they were called. So Uh, SG, she just has written on there because it's probably done drove her berserk. Uh, G, imagine that another president tweeting somewhere in a parallel universe, even with the biggest bang theory ever we can't even explain. I like that. He gets a cool beans. That's the only thing I can give him. I would go into more detail, but I'm filming a video right now. So anyway, JR, parallel universe exists. Not only one, multiples on different timelines in reality. Exactly. And see, that's what I believe also. I believe it too. And the reason why I typed I believe it too is because I do. I do believe that, also because I'm multicultural, that somewhere out there there is a me that is white, there is a me that is black, and there is a me that is Cherokee that's not holding in the same body. And I also say that because once upon a time, and this will really solidify your thought process if you're watching this. Once upon a time when I was living with my uncle, I had a dream, and there was a fight at a bar. There was me, myself, and I. There was me, I was the full-blooded Cherokee me. There was me that was black, and there was me that was white. Well, me that black and me that white got into a bar fight with each other, and they both broke into Tiger Claw. And me, the Cherokee, was just sitting there watching and giggling the whole time. And I mean, these guys was going at it. I mean, they were doing all kinds of kung fu stuff. And I mean, they were digging into each other. And then the white guy went to claw the black guy, who grabbed his wrist and twisted it, and he scratched himself. And I woke up with tiger claw scratches on my gut. So somewhere along the line, I scratched myself in the fight. I would love to have been a fly on the wall that day, watching me sleep fight, because it's not the first time that has actually happened to me. My friend Lloyd, hey brother, wherever you are, much love and a miss. I was spending the night at his house. I think I was there for like 3 days, either a week. It was either a week or it was 3 days. Hello, Miss Lloyd's mom. I'm not gonna give all names out. Well, anyway, his sister D, she was in her room. I found out what rabbit pellets are, so found that out the hard way. Had to sterilize some G.I. Joes. But anyway, I was having a dream about a dinosaur, and I was a white cop, and I had a black lady who was my partner, and there was the last dinosaur, and there was these gangsters in an evil version of RoboCop / Terminator. And that's pretty much long and short of the beginning of the dream. And I'm sleeping on this dude's floor, on like a mattress cot type thing, and I'm doing this in the cover, and he's watching me sleep, laughing his ass off, and I can hear him giggling. But in the dream, it was my fat black partner. She was giggling, and I'm pretty sure if his mom would have walked in, she probably would have been watching too. And I know I was swearing up a storm because I called this black lady all kinds of diabolical fat names. I never called her anything racist, but I just kept calling her Chigaboo or Big Black Girl or something, but it wasn't on the line of racism to what we call racism today. And I may have called her a B. I don't really remember, but I know I was swearing. And then this thing was trying to kill us, and it fell for the same trick twice, which was really messed up because most things don't fall for the same trick twice. And by the end of it, I had this Fiero. And it was like my favorite car at the time before the Pontiac Banshee came out. And he put his feet through there and he was trying to cut me. And I'm like dodging while I'm driving. And I didn't have a stick shift. I had an automatic. I mean, I shot the thing with a rocket launcher and it didn't kill it. So it's like, okay, I'm going to drive this thing off this cliff. Somehow or another, I was in California. I've never been to California in my life. I've only been to Florida and Toronto. So, well, I know the road in California. It's probably because I've seen so much Hunter or other TV shows based in LA, which is why I know my way all the way around LA. But anyway, I jumped the car off the cliff, and I jumped out the car at the last second. And the only thing this monster said during the whole dream was, you with the gun. And the funny thing is, I, in my dream, could see what I looked like. And I looked like the G.I. Joe action figure Chuckles, who had not came out yet. So that was interesting. When Chuckles came out, when the toy came out and the cartoon came out, he was like one of my favorite G.I. Joe characters. In fact, I have like 3 of him somewhere till this day. But anyway, the monster blew up and he came back up, or his head came back up from the explosion. You with the gun. And I woke up. And Lloyd's laughing his ass off. He's like, what the hell's going on in your head? I was like, dude, I was having this crazy ass dream, right? He said, yeah, I know. I'm surprised you didn't wake up my mom with all the cussing you were doing. I was cussing? It's like, yeah, oh man, I'm so sorry. It's like, don't worry about it. I don't think she heard you. So I've been real careful with stuff like that. And when I go to people's houses, I'm like, man, I got to be real careful if I fall asleep because I'm scared I'm going to say some shit that I don't know what the hell I'm going to be saying. But anyway, by the end of that, it made me think, what if it was real at that moment? And this isn't the first time this has happened. Years down the road, I have a cousin slash nephew. He's actually my cousin, but I count him as my nephew because his father is my cousin, but he's like my brother. So our dog had his third son, Q. So Q was a tiny thing. He's way taller than me now. And they told me, sure as the day is long, that boy could not move. They said, don't worry, he can't roll, he's not going to do anything. And the baby was sleeping so well. And my dumb ass, I don't recall if I put any pillows on the floor, but I do recall he was laying on the couch. And he was looking so comfortable, I fell asleep. And then I started having this crazy ass dream, and I was a superhero. I was like a Power Ranger, but I couldn't morph. But I still had superpowers. And there was a monster, a Ferris wheel in a city. And this lady who was hollering and screaming. Now I call all kinds of bees because she was hollering and screaming. The whole time it's actually the baby hollering and screaming. I'm still dreaming. I'm fighting this monster. And I'm like, lady, if you don't shut the F up, I'm trying to save the city. I need you to get the hell out of here right now, you stupid bee. And all kinds of stuff just flying out my mouth. And the monster came at me. And then when he threw the Ferris wheel at me, I woke up. And I looked on the couch, and the baby wasn't there. And I was like, oh no! And I looked on the floor, and Q was on the floor, and I picked him up. I took care of him. I babied him up. I checked his head for bumps and bruises. And as soon as I got him calmed down, his parents came through the door, and the first thing I said was, I thought y'all said he couldn't move. What happened? I said, man, y'all baby rolled off the couch while I was asleep. He's like, what? I was like, I'm sorry. I was asleep. And he rolled off the couch. Not more than 5 minutes before you came through this door. I just picked him up off this floor. I don't know how long he's been there because I just woke up no longer than 10 minutes ago. I said, he's going to know a lot of cuss words by the time he's old enough to talk. It's like, what? I said, in my dream, I was cussing out this chick that was hollering and screaming, but in actuality, it was him. So, again, you have to wonder if parallel universes exist, and do we travel in between them when we go to sleep? I'm going to explore that in the 4th video.